Hi, this is David with Weathermatic Technical Services. In this video today, we're going to discuss how to upgrade or replace a failed panel. The first thing we want to do is open the system in SmartLink Network and navigate to the feature Snapshots. You want to look to see that you have a file created that you could use to apply to the controller replacement panel, or if not, go ahead and create one now. So in this example, you can see we have several snapshots created in the past, but we're going to go ahead and create one that will reflect the current programming. So we'll click New Snapshot, and I'm just going to name it August 2024, and we'll click Create Snapshot. And as you can see now, we have August 2024 created by David Straight and the date and time that it was created. You're able to view these the saved programming that contains everything here from your start times, your run times, your smart settings.
Okay, so if you're replacing or upgrading a panel, the first thing we want to do is when we get to the controller is we want to power off the system. Inside the controller, you'll find on our SL4800, SL9600, we have an on and off switch. So we'll just simply power off the system, give it a second to dissipate the energy. While we're doing that, we're going to go ahead and unplug the air card. We are going to remove the SL hub from the system. And we're doing all this because replacing the panel is like setting up a new system. So we'll have to resync and reconnect these devices. So I'm going to go ahead and, like I said, air card is unplugged. The SL hub has been removed. I'm going to set that on top of the controller cabinet. Next thing I'm going to do is remove the panel. Looking at the back, you'll be able to verify the version and date code, 10/05, June 2021. So I'm going to be swapping that out for a 10/06 panel. We'll take our 10/06 panel. Again, you can verify the information on the back. We have a G5 10/06 panel from November 2022. I'll save this bag for the panel that has been removed. Set that aside. We're going to pop our new panel into place, lock it in, and let's go ahead and turn the power back on. When it boots up, you'll be able to read on the display Weathermatic, and you'll see the indication that the panel version is 10/06, so that's confirmed. Next thing we want to do is we're going to add our weather station hub back to the system. Secure that into place. Then we'll take our SLW5 that we will have previously removed from its mounting bracket using the wing nut, take that off, and basically we want to come to the controller. And we want to sync this weather station system to our replacement panel. So I'm going to press and hold the test spindle for 15 to 20 seconds. And at this point in time, I did not pull the batteries from the weather transmitter, so I failed to connect. So I need to remove the batteries, power off the system, and allow this to sit for 1 minute, and then we'll resync it. Going to remove the battery cover. Don't let the screws drop out. It's always fun to have to find those. Carefully remove the battery tray from the system. And basically we just want to let this sit for 1 minute. Once we've met 1 minute, we'll power the controller on. So while doing that, let's power on, close the panel. We want the system to boot up. And when we're sitting on the time of day, we're going to make sure that the rain freeze sensing is in the on position. go ahead, reinstall your AAA batteries. When you do that, you'll see immediately the light's going to blink inside the battery compartment. You should see 4 green blinks. Now that we've confirmed that, I'm now going to go ahead and press and hold the rain switch on top of the weather station in attempt to sync with the hub and the panel. Again, watching the green LED, we should see 4 green blinks, and then we can continue to hold the button and turn our attention to the panel, which the LED should have turned from green to red. And on your 10.6 panel, you'll see rain on the display. You can see that the antenna is currently communicating. Now that that's confirmed, you can go ahead and release the rain switch, reinsert the battery tray into the weather station, and replace the battery cover. As you can see now, the screen has gone back to the time of day. The red LED's gone green. Everything's back to normal. And now that we've confirmed our connection to the weather station, we'll reinsert the RJ11 adapter for the air card. We have 2 ports here. Either one you can choose, it doesn't matter which. Go ahead and secure that into place. We'll close the panel up. And as you can see, the LED on the air card is rapid flashing, indicating we're booting up. That could last 2 to 5 minutes. But what you want to notice is when this starts to show us the categories, panel, tower, signal, and activation, those should all be green up here as we see that. And it's important to pay attention if you see any red lights where the pause is after the 4 blinks occurs. In some events, folks think that it's activation that's red when it is actually panel. And so again, we just want to let this boot up and then focus our attention on the blinks as they settle down into a much slower pattern, and it'll repeat that a couple times. And we just want to make sure everything's green on panel, tower, signal, and activation. And then at that point, it should lock on a static green LED light, and we can look to receive this panel in SmartLink network to update its configuration in the cloud service. And then what we'll do is open up the snapshot that we previously created and apply that to the panel and send that through SmartLink back to the panel on site. All those tasks have been completed. You've successfully replaced or upgraded your panel and your SmartLine controller. Okay. All right. So we've got a static green light now. We're connected. Now, one last thing before I'm worried about SmartLink right now is I'm going to test the SLW5 connection to the panel one last time now that we have the air card, the SLW, and the panel all set up. So I'm going to press and hold, and I'm going to again watch the blinks that occur in the weather station housing. I have 4 green blinks. Continue to hold, turn my attention to the panel, which now the LED has gone from green to red, and the LCD displays rain. So everything is connected, we're good to go. The next step we need to do is again, upload our snapshot to this panel through SmartLink network.
And this allows you to apply this information back to the controller by simply clicking on apply. Are you sure you would like to replace the programming? Yes. That's going to upload the information to SmartLink, and you'll simply return to the controllers page and click the send button. Now, if it doesn't have a send button there, just simply hit the change settings button down here, and you could alter the time by 1 minute, save that, create a send button, and then just push that information. Everything that you've uploaded to the cloud will now be pushed into your replacement panel. Now, to confirm that the command's been completed, you'll just wait to get your send was completed banner. And at this point in time, that information now lives in your panel on site.